Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages for the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through. So the first card that we have is the Queen of Wands. And we have this King of Wands. We have fire sign energy with this. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or even Aries. And we have the Hermit, which is giving Virgo energy. Could also be dealing with a Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So this Two of Swords showing up in the reverse. This does feel like an energy of choosing and being in a space where somebody is making an important choice or decision between two options. I also feel like with this Two of Swords, this does feel like having more clarity being brought back into the situation with someone. And I do feel like somebody being in a space where they're able to communicate something to you that allows for able to have a better understanding of where things are going or where you stand with someone. I also feel like this person being quite decided is also about them being able to actually get to a place of having that clarity for themselves. But with the Queen of Wands, this does feel like an energy of being quite attracted to your energy. I do feel like this does feel like a very attractive energy. I also feel like as far as the energy in as far as your personality is also something that's quite attractive and appealing. It could be that you're dealing with someone who is also quite drawn towards you for your more fiery side, or even just for your more the charismatic side of you, or even just the sense of being able to feel like they have some sense of a level of comfort in your energy. And I do feel like this is quite attracted and desiring energy. So it does feel like this person is in a space where they feel quite confident about you. They feel like this big sense of desire. I do feel like this is a sense of wanting you. I do feel like this does also feel like there's a sense of being able to have a sense of certainty. And I do feel like that with that Two of Swords showing up in the reverse, this does feel like being able to be quite confident and even quite decisive when it comes to where things are going or where someone stands with you. With the King of Wands, this does feel like an energy of taking the initiative, but I do feel like with this King of Wands card showing up here, this also feels like confident energy. I also feel like the connection is something that is a passionate one. I also feel like there's a lot of, I do get a sense of loyalty towards a situation with someone. I also feel that with this person is taking the initiative towards you. I do feel like somebody coming towards you. I also get with the King and Queen of Wands show up in the same reading. This does also feel like somewhat of a power couple, a divine union. And with the Hermit card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space of really doing a lot of introspection. I do feel like with the Hermit card though, there's a sense of also being able to really have a sense of taking time out, being in a space where it's like you're actually spending a lot of time on your own to be able to reflect deeply on something. So I do feel like you could be going through that with this person, but I do feel like it's something very beneficial, like doing some soul searching. And I do feel like it's also contributing to actually having a sense of clarity. I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. So the Six of Swords in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of really having a hard time moving on from something. So I do feel like this does feel like an energy of dealing with something that you've dealt with before. But there does seem to be something that needs to be addressed or be able to actually be thoroughly resolved before being able to move forward. I do feel like with this Ace of Swords strung up over here, this feels like communication. I also feel like a strong connection where it's like a meeting of the minds, where it feels like there's a sense of being intellectually connected with someone, being on the same page as well. I do feel like with the Ace of Swords, this is somewhat of a new start and also being able to see things in a new light. But I do feel like there is a sense of having a renewal or some freshness being brought into the situation as far as a new beginning. I do feel like this could be the beginning of something with somebody. And I do feel like going into this connection, there's a strong sense of understanding between the two of you. I do feel like with this Page of Wands, this is a very excited energy, especially when it comes to where things are headed. I also feel like with this Page of Wands, you could be dealing with somebody who's younger than you. I also feel like there is something youthful about this person, a youthful spirit, or the way that they are approaching things with you. I do feel like with this Page of Wands, this person's quite excited, and I do feel like there's an energy of being quite happy to be able to enter into something and make something work with you. And I do feel like there's also a lot of enthusiasm as far as where things are headed with you. With the King of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like an energy that's quite protective. I also feel like it's quite protective over you. This person is somebody who is also viewing things as being something that is quite meaningful to them. I also feel like there's a sense of feeling a sense of value into this connection. I do feel like with this King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with somebody who is they're doing quite well for themselves. I also feel like there's a sense of being able to actually deal with somebody who is either someone who's somewhat of a business person, somebody who is somewhat of a important figure as far as what they do for work. I do feel like this person is quite established in that regard, but I do also feel like this person is open to seeking something meaningful and wants that. And I do feel like with this King of Pentacles, this person is protective over your connection or over what you have. I do feel like though this King of Pentacles, this does also feel like an energy of dealing with somebody who, they could be somebody who's quite mature. I also feel like this person could be used to doing things in a particular way. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So you have religious factors. We have soulmates. And we have true love. So this religious factors card showing up over here, I definitely feel like you're on the same page as someone. With this Ace of Swords, I'm getting this pertaining to this. Do you feel like having similar backgrounds is also something that's kind of connecting you, as well as also having similar values? And I do feel like it's leading to the strong sense of understanding someone. I do feel like this person feels quite confident in this connection with you, and I do feel like as far as being able to take things into being able to start things out and also have some kind of a new beginning in your connection with you, I do feel like this could be somebody new coming into your life. And I do feel like there's a sense of having a strong understanding between the two of you based upon your way of looking at things and even just your upbringing. And I do feel like having similar backgrounds in a lot of ways. This could also be your spiritual beliefs and even just your spiritual practices and being on the same spiritual path. I do feel like you have the potential to really elevate each other in this way. With the soulmate card showing up over here, I'm getting this pertaining to this King and Queen of Wands. This does feel like a divine union. I do feel like it's an important collaboration or even just a coupling between two people. And I do feel like there's a sense of being able to have a lot of clarity and be able to feel this strong sense of connection. And I do feel like with this Six of Swords showing up in the reverse, there may have been what may have been a missed opportunity. There's an energy of being able to not let something pass you by. I do feel like there's a strong connection over here that's mutually felt. I do feel like there's that reciprocated energy and even mutual feeling of having something very meaningful, very true and deep here. I do feel like with this true love card showing up over here, this person is in a space where they are valuing your connection. They're valuing you quite deeply. I also feel like this person is in a space where it's like they are actually having more insight into this connection and the way it's making them feel. With this Hermit card, I do feel like you have something quite strong here, especially as far as being connected on a deep level. But I do feel like with the True Love card showing up over here, this does feel like somebody really taking action towards you in this connection based upon those feelings. So I do feel like they're viewing this connection as something special. And I do feel like there's a sense of being able to gain a lot of clarity as far as this connection being something special. So I do feel like this could be somebody new coming into your life, but I also feel like with the Six of Swords, this could be someone also coming back from the past. I do feel like this person's having a hard time letting things go or moving past things and moving on. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.